What are we protesting?
We're protesting that the GOP wants to give a lot of tax cuts to very, very wealthy people and corporations.
They also want to give tax cuts to the middle class.
Yes, but the tax cuts they're going to give to the billionaires and the corporations are going to end up requiring cuts to a lot of programs like Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid.
Right. So because somebody has more money than you, that they earned it, they should take that and give it to somebody else?
I'm just saying,
you probably make more money than me. Will you give me some of your money?
What I'd love to do is I'd love to pay for your kids' education and with my tax money.
Okay, but that's not where a lot of, not all.
I'd love to pay for the roads. I'd love to pay for.
I have two kids right here. Would you like to give me something or no?
Through the government.
What? Now, these tax cuts, you are willing by law to give more of your money to the government.
Well,
correct? You could pay more taxes than what necessarily comes out, yes or no? Aren't you allowed to pay more money to the government in taxes?
I will say that our taxes are going to be going up.
Well, our taxes are going to be going up because we just elected Phil Murphy, who said he was going to raise them in this state $1.5 billion.
he's
A lot of it's going to be from
taxes
potentially
on,
marijuana legalization
like,
as
very
well as
wealthy
millionaires.
people.
See, the Democrats already kind of shot that down before he even got in office. Have you heard about that?
No.
That they're not behind him like they said they would be?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So here's the way I look at it is like this. I believe in investing in society. So like we look at like roads,
Right.
like schools,
Okay.
hospitals.
Well,
So what all I'm trying to say is I want to make sure that we have enough money, that the government is collecting enough money and using it efficiently. I want to keep.
see, that's the big one.
Yeah. So I'm with you on that one.
Right.
I want to use it efficiently to make everybody live a good life. You know, I'm not saying a free iPhone for everybody. I'm saying education.
But isn't that what
healthcare,
Obama
roads.
did? Didn't he give out the free phones with our tax money?
Yeah, but that's just one example. I mean,
But that's one example.
Well, I don't agree with
that. New Jersey is one of the most heavily taxed states
Yeah, we got one
in the country. How are our roads?
They're pretty bad. We need
They're so that money that's already supposed to be going to roads.
We got we're second in education. We also have, So I listen. I want it to be used efficiently. I'm with you on that one.
Right.
A big part of it might be in New Jersey is that there are too many little townships. There's
Right.
too much redundancies. I think if we combine them, we could bring it down. I support marijuana legalization for tax purposes.
Okay.
I support higher taxes on millionaires.
Okay, but why should a millionaire just be taxed because he has more money than you?
Because we have things to fund. So like,
But why? See, I'm all for less government. Why can't I keep more of my own money and give it to where I choose to give it to instead of them taking it?
That's actually a good question. You bring up a good point. I'm listening to.
Right. Now,
So a lot of people that I talk to, like more conservative types, which is great. That's fine. I've got a good friend. He's a conservative. He's like, I think charities will do a better job than the government of redistributing the money. And he's right up to a certain point. But here's where you run into trouble. Like, let's say you're in a small town in Arkansas or something. Like that. All right, you got a local charity that goes through your church. Let's say the whole town falls through because your coal mine closed down or something happened to the whole town. All of a sudden, you got no one to pick that town up.
Okay.
That's why I think you got to spread out the way that you collect and redistribute the money.
but the people that you're putting in charge of spreading out this money are not spreading out the money. Your idea sounds great.
Yeah.
But when the money goes to other things, what about the New Jersey state workers whose pension money got taken and now they have...
I'm with you on that one.
Do you know what I mean? But that was done by a Democrat who was going to spread the wealth around, who was going to help do roads. Christy Whitman started that, didn't she? Christy Whitman started that, but none of the money has come back. What about Corzine? Did he do anything with the money? Did he help out?
Yeah,
So I'm trying to figure out why you want to take millionaires' money just because they're millionaires.
Another concern I have is about the federal deficit. This tax plan is going to increase it by $1.5 trillion.
See, the federal deficit and the federal debt are two entirely different things.
But I'm still concerned about the federal deficit.
Are you worried about the debt?
I'm worried about both of them.
Because the debt's a little more...
Taxes will be going up for about a third. Because of this bill, taxes will be going up because of the lack of deductions.
Well, taxes will be going up because Phil Murphy said he's going to make a sanctuary state for illegal immigrants and raise tax money goes to the illegal immigrants. How does it not? Do you do any research?
I do a lot of research.
No, I don't think you do. You need to
pay taxes.
How do illegal immigrants? You know how they do it?
Sales
Because
taxes, rental, they pay property taxes if they own homes.
Puerto Rico, a few years ago, actually had to redo all of their birth certificates because illegal immigrants from Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador were stealing Puerto Rican babies' social security numbers.
I think maybe we've gone a little far afield from the topic at
But
hand.
Well, no, we're
will
talking
say-
about
I-
tax
I will
money.
say this,
Yeah,
I will
not-
say this.
You don't like my point because it's correct?
Your point. No,
Because
I don't
it's
like your
correct?
point because you're not
I'm not-
recognizing my
Let me
point,
talk
which is
about-
that
let me talk
That
about-
my money should go to me and I should be able?
With
This whole
illegal
Planned
immigrants.
Parenthood
Can
when
I-
president? Yeah,
can I-
good.
So the one thing about illegals is this. Okay, it's definitely, I agree that it's not ideal for them to be here.
Right.
However, two things that I bring up. Okay, number one, they have human rights. I don't want them, sick children to be taken away from hospitals, that kind of thing. Number two is that they actually provide huge economic value in terms of the labor. So
Hell.
what they're doing labor. The reason why they're here is because they have a job. They're doing labor underneath the minimum wage. They're doing labor like cleaning toilets,
Well,
construction.
let me say things
construction.
that people. Right now, I will tell you, I was a painter.
Yeah,
Okay, I painted since I was 17 years old.
right.
For 18 years, I painted. I had to drop my wage by nearly half to compete with illegal immigrants. So now, my life and my children's lives are affected because of these illegal immigrants. Okay, I don't know what you do for a living, and I'm sure illegal immigrants probably are not taking your jobs, but they're taking mine.
So that's why I think it's not ideal to have illegal immigrants here, and that's
Right.
why I
Illegal means against the law.
Right. And then so you grant.
I need you to step away from the road. You're too close.
Yeah. So I mean, the question is, if you've got somebody who's been working hard here, for living here for 20 years, do you deport them and their family? I don't know. It's a tough question. Listen,
Well,
I'm not saying.
Well,
that
here we
you're-
go. We have a drug dealer who's been selling drugs for 20 years. That's illegal, correct? Do we just let him keep doing it because, he's supporting his family? I'm talking to him. You're kind of flashing at the street. Don't hop in whenever you feel like it. If when I bring up a point, you turn around and hold your side.
I don't. Excuse me, sir. I don't like the way you're talking.
How am I
she
talking
can,
to her?
She can speak when she
She
wants
can
to
cut me off when she wants, and then when I say something back, she can just ignore me. So that's how that works here.
speak. She can speak.
This is
whenever
free
she wants.
speech. I can say whatever I want, right? Just like she can.
We can also
I haven't
say that we don't
I haven't
like what you
disrespected
said.
her.
We can also say that we don't like what you're saying.
Okay.
It's all part of
And
free
anybody
Okay,
can-
go holding your son.
I
People
am
can't see
holding
it.
my son.
Okay, well, I mean, listen, I'm here to have a respectful conversation.
I am too, but if she's disrespecting me when I'm talking to you by trying to cut me off, why aren't you saying something to her?
We're all having a conversation together. Right?
Well, actually, me and you were having one because she took herself out of it. No, you want to share it when you think it's convenient for you, not when I was just trying to talk to you.
I've actually forgotten what it was because of all
So what you're
Yeah.
coming down is
Yeah.
that they should take money from millionaires just because they're millionaires, not even necessarily millionaires. You make $500,000, they should
I
take
don't know,
that
listen,
money.
I don't know how much anybody here makes, but let's say you make more money than me. I make more money than you. I make more money than that guy.
Right.
I want to pay more taxes because I believe in the community and the society that I live in.
Do
So
you
I-
donate more of your money to the IRS then?
I don't donate it to the IRS.
Oh, not donate. Do you give more of your money voluntarily to the IRS? Because what you just said, you
Yeah.
believe that more of your money should. How much of your money do you give to charities?
A lot.
Okay, I do as well. And what I like about that is when it's my money and I have more of it, I can give to charities that I think
Right. Okay. Yeah,
I should, because it's my money. Planned
What
Parenthood.
I will say though is that
Okay.
I've done some traveling like around Europe and
Okay,
I've gone to Denmark and Sweden. These are just two. They're at the extreme, but
okay.
people are taken care of to an extent that we can't really imagine. Here.
Doesn't Sweden have the highest suicide rate in the world?
I don't know about that. I have to check that.
I don't know. I could have swore it's
They're one of the
pretty high.
healthiest. They're one of the-
Okay.
5:30 now.
It's
Time
5:30.
to
I
go.
gotta go. All right. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think if sorry, you okay? You okay?
I have a question.
Sure, sure.
I'm just wondering if do you support? I don't know what your income is. I don't know what
Right.
your job is. I don't know if you're a billionaire or
Right.
super wealthy or like working class. Like most of us are
Okay.
working class.
Right.
Do you support the government giving more tax breaks to the super wealthy than they give to you and I?
Well,
For me, it's the issue here with this.
See,
tax.
I think you're taking this totally to the extreme.
But have you actually looked at?
Yes. Oh, there's actually tax calculators that have come out about with this new reform and how much money I'll be saving over $2,000 a year in
For how
taxes.
long?
All I can work.
Maybe the first couple of years.
Okay.
Unless Unless you're among the
Oh,
super wealthy.
were you a fan of Obamacare?
Yes.
What's happening to that? It was good for the first couple years, but now people can't even afford to pay their premiums.
Well, you know that those premiums are going to go up for not only just the people who are on the ACA,
Right.
but also for everyone else. Like I have private insurance through a private employer.
Right.
Those are going to go up now because part of this tax bill is that they've taken away the individual mandate.
Okay,
Which I know has been very unpopular.
okay.
But you know what that was? That
So-
helped pay for to keep everyone's premiums from skyrocketing.
Wait, but the
Because-
premiums were already skyrocketing before this tax plan even went through.
And they were also going up in the decade before the ACA. I don't know about you,
How-
but
how-
my tax bills kept
gotta
going
get
up.
But
in
the-
the
But that's
decade
because of the state.
beforehand.
But that's because of the state, not because of the federal government. That's because of the state that you live in.
That's not because of the state.
The state taxes in New Jersey are the highest in the country, the second highest in the
Okay, but
country.
what about now they're taking, so the individual mandate, so
Right.
all the young, healthy people,
Right.
it helps keep the premiums down for everybody, for these, and if you're the large insurance company,
Okay.
now they're saying you don't have to have insurance anymore, so they're saying 13 million people is the estimate,
Right.
are no longer going to be insured because
Right.
they choose not to be, because
Right.
they're young and healthy, and I'm invincible, I'm 20.
Right.
So they're no longer going to be in the pool.
Right.
Obviously, those who are maybe older or sicker, do have chronic illness, are
Right.
going to be in the pool.
Okay.
So what do you think those health insurance companies are going to do now that they have most? Do you
But
know
now
how
that they,
insurance-
but
do you
now
know
that
how
they can
insurance
compete
works?
state across states, the price is going to go lower because they're going to be competing against
I'd like
each
to wait
other.
and see if that happens.
And I'm hoping when it does, I hope you come out here and we can come out and talk about
Come
it.
out and I'll rally and I'd say, yay!
I don't think you will. I can tell you won't with that. With the hat. Why isn't it going to
Our premiums are
happen?
going to go up. They're
Why?
estimating 10%.
What did people do before Obamacare was mandatory? How did people have insurance then? How were rates lower then?
A lot of them didn't.
And they still survived. And they still, no, they didn't. Get out of here. People die every day with insurance. Don't come at me with
Trying
this.
to have a logical conversation.
I just did, and this one came in out of left field and said they died.
They do.
Wow, you need to get up. People die every day. People die every day.
Due to lack of insurance.
No.
Some of them can be saved.
People
yes.
die due to car accidents.
Not all of
Two.
them can be saved.
Do you want to have car accident restrictions too? No?
Someone went home with one of my
No? That's funny.
But I'm just so glad that you're so generous. that
Oh, I donate my own money.
Rather the owners of private planes
Right.
get a tax break.
Oh, I don't
And
care who
the-
gets a
those
tax
who-
break. That's
those
their
who
money.
have golf
Why
courses,
should we take somebody else's
because I'm
money?
not getting the tax break.
Why
taking
aren't
away-
you?
Because I'm a middle class, and they're
So
taking
am
away my
I.
loophole.
So am I.
I'm not a donor. They don't care about me because I'm not a big.
So
donor
you
to
wouldn't
them.
rather have more money in your check to do what you want? You would rather have the government handle that?
I would rather that they at least be equitable.
Are you?
about
Did you
giving
vote
tax
for?
break in the loophole, not giving extra tax breaks to the super wealthy and corporations
How-
who don't need it in our
Everybody's
economy,
get
which is
who don't
booming
need.
right
Who
now.
were you to say what they
don't
can and
need
can't
it.
do with their money that they earned? Who are you? Just because you're middle class, you don't strive to be a millionaire? You don't strive to do better with your life?
It was nice speaking with you. I'm going to
But
go
it-
home now because I got to get a casserole out of the oven.
Oh, you gotta-
But you
okay.
guys have a great day. Have a great
Yeah.
night. Thanks for stopping.
Hey, no problem. I hope you guys get home safe.